What's up, guys? This is Ian here, Commissioner of your Nimbasa City League, bringing you guys the weekly recap for Week 1 of the NCL Season 3. If you guys have not seen this before, this is where I touch on all of the matches that happened during the week. We'll talk about some statistics, and I'll just give a general rundown of standings and sort of my opinions on how the matches went. So let's get right into things here. Now that we're done Week 1, we've got some kill leaders for you, or move kills at the very least to start off with. So first up is your leaderboard. Power Gem with 5 kills. That's mainly due to Nihilego, but DNC also picked up one. Mega DNC, that is, picked up a kill with Power Gem. Scald came from a variety of sources. The only one that I specifically remember was a Mega Slowbro, but I'm sure there were a lot of bulky waters getting kills. Oh, you know what? Regular Slowbro also got a bunch of Scald kills this week. Earthquake, Mamoswine pushed Earthquake all the way up into second place there. Earthquakes is actually in a tie with Stealth Rocks. Um, for second place with 4 kills each. And then there's a big third place tie between Ice Beam, Knockoff, and Heavy Slam, each with 3 kills that don't show up on here. Sorry, I'm in call if you guys heard that. In terms of unique move kills, there are 40 move kills this week, which is really cool. 40 move kills in the same week is a lot, but generally it's very common kills, so I can't imagine that that's going to shoot up super fast, but it may. Unique Z move kills, there was a Supersonic Sky Strike kill from regular Aerodactyl on Mega Venusaur this week, and there was a Savage Spinout kill from Volcarona, and I can't remember what it killed. Mega Gallade? Might have been Mega Gallade. So that's it for move kills. Move on to the kill leaders here. And boy, are there a lot. But here are the top 3 that matter. I'll go through the rest as we go through. But Nihilego sitting in sole possession of first place, picking up 4 kills this week to clean up a game for the Crystal Palkia. The Adelaide Overheat having Porygon-Z getting 3 kills and cleaning up his game against the Helsinki Heat. And Slowbro of the Tampa Bay Weasels with 3 kills as well, cleaning up his game against the West Virginia Voltorb. There's actually a tie for second between Porygon-Z, Slowbro, Mamoswine, Bronzong, and Nidoking. And then in actual third place, there's a big tie between Eternal Floette, Volcarona, Heliolisk, Latios, Delmise, Greninja, Sneasel, Zeraora, Gigalith, and Tentacruel. All with 2 kills, but it's so many that I'm not going to throw them all on the slide. The Adelaide Overheat picked up a pretty clean win this week over the Helsinki Heat in Hamu's debut in the league. Jed showing to be showing off a really strong start to his season, honestly, with Scarf Sneasel putting in a lot of work and Porygon-Z cleaning up the game at the end there. The Atlantis Raptors fell short, unfortunately, with his Trick Room strategy against Jay, pivoting all over the place, and it just seemed like it was going to be really hard to break through Cresselia for Austin this week, unfortunately, and that was kind of the main story there. The Calgary Flareons unfortunately took a loss to myself in the Lightning Lantern. It was a very close match, and Tiff proved to me that she is 100% a playoff contender. If we're being honest, that wouldn't shock me if she made playoffs based on how she performed against me. Very, very close battle that I absolutely almost lost. Calgary Talonflames and Shade had an unfortunate match up against Cade and the LA Latios. He used Toxic really well to wear down the threats that were strong against his team. Dragalge went down a little bit earlier than I was hoping to see from Shade's side because it was his main Volcarona answer, but it was kind of just bulk against bulk, and in the end, Cade was able to wear down Shade's team faster, with Shaman not really being able to get off all the hits that it would want to. Cleveland Cavaliers, Dom took a pretty unfortunate loss because of a freeze to Hayden and the Pittsburgh Piplups. That's pretty much all it came down to was the freeze, unfortunately, for Dom. Very close game from both sides. This was easily one of the closer games. Jamesy had, it was only +3, but it was kind of a stomp of Matt, one of our longtime respected battlers in the league. So big ups to Jamesy showing off how strong he can be as a battler this week, and looking to see more results like that from him in the future. Matt unfortunately got a little bit smashed by Jamesy. It looked like he didn't really have a lot of prep set out for Nihilego. Although his flamethrower Snorlax to beat Kartana was pretty ingenious and ended up netting him some differential points there. Hamu and the Helsinki Heat were not as prepared for Jed's team as I would have liked to have seen, but um, it ended up being that Tapunium Finney I don't think was the right call in the end, just because of how much recovery Jed's team has, and um, Porygon-Z just got set up and it kind of just cleaned once everything was chipped down. Cade and the LA Latios putting through a mini Volcarona sweep in the middle of the game, but it ended up falling to Toxic, and then Mega Diancie and Delmise ended up cleaning up for him there. Myself, I ended up setting up Toxic Spikes, getting a lot of passive damage off, and Bronzong was just able to kind of just sit in front of Tiff's team at the end of the game and pick up a few kills for itself. Hayden and the Pittsburgh Piplups getting a clutch freeze and able to beat out Dom there. Not much more to say about that than the freeze. I think both teams, again, they played really well. It was a very close match. Magic of the Snowpoint City Blizzard with the upset of the week, beating out Phil 1-0 at the end of the game there. Webbs ended up being really clutch, and I think a mistake from Phil that we'll talk about in his section ended up winning Magic the game for the most part, although Magic did play extremely well, and Life Orb Mamo under Webbs is like it's a threat 100% of the time. Ben and the Tampa Bay Weasels picking on Ace and the West Virginia Voltorb this week, unfortunately for Ace. Ace had a really good game plan going into this game, but Ben didn't bring the sun, which sort of nerfed a lot of Ace's prep, and Slowbro just became pretty much invincible and extremely hard to break through for Ace. Jay and the UNC Wingles playing the pivot game against Austin, running Focus Blast, Infernape, and missing twice because it's a missable move, and I have no idea why you'd ever want to run Focus Blast, but I guess that's only because it is the best fighting stab, especially that Infernape's going to get. Ace and the West Virginia Voltorbs brought a very sun-abusable team. Things like Life Orb Victini that can take advantage of Sun very easily. Things like Mega Venusaur, but an offensive Mega Venusaur that could have taken abuse of Sun very easily. And honestly, Kieran Black actually did a lot of work before it ended up going down. And that's just sort of how it ended up there. And then Phil not bringing Tapu Koko against Magic's extremely Tapu Koko weak team sort of threw me off a bit there, and Mega Absol once again proving that it is not good even in the slightest. So that is it. Yeah, there's no other teams. That's it. Hope you guys enjoyed, and I will catch you guys for week 2.